All right, moving right along, this next one is all about replacing weak modifiers. And essentially, that just means getting rid of all the words that just don't make your sentences strong or clear. And this is probably the most common offenders, words like very and really. Now this is one's probably the most personal to me. A book my mom gave me early in high school was Rodale's Word Finder. If you haven't seen that book, it's worth getting. It should be on everyone's shelf. But the whole premise of the book is simply helping writers avoid using very and really. Now, in my speech, I can't say that I fully apply those rules all the time, but in my writing, it's probably one of the things I'm most conscious of. So when we look at AI Assistant for this one, it's actually the shortest prompt. We only have 3 words in our prompt, so it's an easy one to remember. But here we go. So here's our example: strengthen our sentences, weak modifiers, words really quite just, and things like that. Oh, those I use those in my speech too much. Let's just try the first one, replace weak modifiers. Come down to our example with classroom to online. So there's all of our reallys and varies. Obviously, they're really, if you see they're really, see me using that in my speech. Obviously easy to see when they're bold, but not so easy to catch when they are all of the same formatting. So we'll do a select all and then apply our AI edit prompt and replace those weak modifiers, and most likely it'll omit them or perhaps use a better word. So it requires a thorough understanding. So in this case, right, it's just replacing those. I think the other one I'm saying omit. So here's 2 ways we can approach it. If we used omit, it just would requires an understanding of, and so on, right? This time the first prompt is actually going to replace those words with a better, more specific word, which I like. But then again, maybe you think that still feels too wordy, in which case I'd use that first prompt up here to just omit those needless words. And here's a copy of what the book looks like right here. Just, I don't know which version I have. I got it a long time ago, but just a great book to have on your shelf for looking for ways to remove those words that we just tend to use too much. Makes it too easy. But that's how that prompt works in AI Assistant.